Many people don't realize that most of their health issues, such as some people always feel tired throughout the day, or some people feel that their fingertips or their feet are always cold, or some people basically lose their hairs in the early age, or some people basically feel that even though they eat sensibly, their belly is becoming bigger, their stomach is becoming bigger. Likewise, there are hundreds of other health issues, and they're all basically because of malfunctioning of their digestion system, or I will say the digestion system is not working in an optimum manner. So in this video, I'm going to cover 5 most important points for the eternal health, or I will say that if you want to stay healthy for rest of your life, these are the 5 most important points which I'm going to cover in this video, and they will also be helping you to improve your digestion system. So watch this video till the end so you don't miss any point. Number 1. So you have to remember that we don't have teeth in our tummy or in our intestines. We have tooth in only in our mouth. So when you eat the food and if you don't chew it properly, it will not be digested properly. And if it is not being digested properly, obviously all the nutrients will not be able to extract. Your body will not be able to extract the nutrients. And obviously you will have all the health issues which are related with the nutrition deficiency. So it's very important to chew the food properly in our mouth. Now in our Indian system, basically they say that you need to chew at least 32 times. I have tried it basically, but sometimes 32 times looks too much. I will say at least 24 times plus. At least chew your food 24 times in your mouth. Number 2. Even though basically if you chew the food properly, but if the food itself is not nutritious, it won't help you anyway. So keeping this point into consideration, in the United Kingdom, NHS, your National Health Service, recommend that one must eat at least 5 portions of fruits and vegetables every single day in their diet. So 5 portions NHS recommend. I would recommend at least 7 to 8. 7 to 8 minimum fruits and vegetable combined, portion of fruits you should every single day you should have it in your body. Or every single day you should basically have it in your diet. Because if your food is not having enough fiber, again there will be a problem in your digestion system. So it's very important that your food should have enough fiber, and for that at least 7 to 8 portion of fruits and vegetables every single day in your diet. Number 3. Have you seen sometimes people basically, on one hand they're having a mobile phone, and other hand basically they're eating sandwich, or one hand they are driving and other hand basically they are eating something. If you are basically, when you are eating, your mind should always be relaxed, because if you're eating your food during your stress time, it will disturb your digestion system. That is why basically in the Indian system, I will not say Indian actually, because nowadays even the modern day India people don't follow it. I will say ancient times. There was a rule, there was a system. It is still there sometimes in spiritual ashrams, that when you sit for eating your meal, when you sit for eating your food, at least for 10 to 20 seconds or 30 seconds, they pray or they meditate. So the objective is that your mind basically becomes very calm, very relaxed. And then basically when you eat the food, it will be properly digested. Or there is also a kind of line of thought that actually when you are angry, when you are stressed, ideally one should not eat the food at that particular time. Maybe you can delay it a little bit before or after, or basically when you are angry, not exactly that time, maybe after some time. So it's important that when you're eating your food, that your mind should be relaxed. You should not be stressed. So that was number 3. Number 4, it's very important that everyone should have some physical activity every single day. Now, physical activity does not mean that you do some rigorous exercise, but even half an hour light walk is good enough. So every single person, every single day, at least half an hour physical movement must be there. So for example, some people are there who are sitting in a shop, they just get out from the home, sit in the car, they get off basically at the shop and they sit over there all day and then they come back. No, digestion system basically is bound, will definitely be disturbed. So some light exercise is very important every single day. Now there will be some people basically who are bedridden or who can't move much. For them, I will suggest try at least 15-20 minutes gentle yoga movement, neck movement, shoulder movements, fingers movements, arms movement. Some movement must be there, knee movement, toes movements. So gentle yoga movements is absolutely important. And the fifth point, water drinking habit. Now, even though if you follow all the 4 above rules which I have explained you, but if you don't follow the 5th rule of drinking water habits, or healthy water drinking habits, food will still not be digested. So for example, one of the most important habit of drinking water is that you should never drink water at least 45 minutes before and 45 minutes after eating the food. Ideally 1 hour before and after the food, but minimum 45 minutes before eating the food or 45 minutes after eating the food, one should not drink the water. Otherwise, your food will not be properly digested. I have made a separate video on it, which title water drinking habits which can destroy your health. I will add the link in the description so you can watch it, around 2 or 3 minutes long video. So it explains you basically all the reasons that how and what are the best water drinking habits. Should you have any query, feel free to write it in the description, in the comment sections. I will be happy to answer it. If you find the video informative, feel free to share it with your friends or family. And if you'd like to be notified first basically about our health videos, next health videos, feel free to subscribe the channel. Thank you very much for watching it.